On the front of your trailer you have two 30-pound propane tanks that are filled and ready to go. This is your propane selector. The arrow's pointing to this one, which says this is your primary tank. Opening up the valve, it'll turn green to say the supply is ready. Leaving this valve at this position, if you open this tank, when this one's empty, it will automatically change over to this tank. Or leaving this valve closed, you can physically turn the valve over and choose to suck from this tank. Behind the propane, you have two deep cycle batteries. They're ready to go. And you have a battery disconnect switch here on the frame. The arrow pointing up into the green says the batteries are connected to the coach. Turning it so the arrow points to the frame disconnects the batteries. Coming over to the side, we have a switch here, which is your dock lights. Below that, you have a stabilizer jack. There are 4 stabilizer jacks, one in each corner of the trailer, and there is a 3/4 inch ratchet or 3/4 inch crank that's applied with the trailer. This is your fresh water. This is where you're gonna stick your garden hose in and fill your freshwater tank up if you're gonna go boondocking or dry camping where there's no water at a campground. To drain your freshwater tank, simply pull this T-handle right here. That's your freshwater drain. Hot water heater. The controls and the switches for that are inside the trailer. This is where you're going to plug in your shore power. It has an L pin there. Simply line up the L pin with your cord, push it in and give it a twist to lock it in position. City water connection. This is where you're going to hook up your garden hose when you're at a campground and supply city water into the trailer. This is your tank flush. So this is to help you when you evacuate. When you have your black handle pulled, you can use this to swish out your tank. You have cable and satellite hookups also in the back, and an outlet here to help winterize with antifreeze. Down here is your evacuation handle. The gray handle over there is your gray water. The black handle here is your black water. And always pull your black handle first and then your gray handle second. Outside shower, hot and cold taps are inside there. Coming around to the side, here's your furnace outlet. So this does blow exhaust hot air out, so don't put any lawn furniture in front of this. It will melt and burn. Again, a TV satellite hookup if you want to move your TV outside. 110 plug comes alive when you're plugged into hydro. This is a TV mount to bring your TV to the outside. 2 outside speakers and a porch light. Controls for that are inside. And this is for your hood range. You have 2 little tabs here that you can simply push to open up your little vent. And then traveling down the road, just close it like so. This track here is for your griddle and your work table. Simply snap it on here. And your propane hookup is underneath here. And to connect your propane, you're simply going to pull this plug out. Put the propane line in here, pull this collar back, insert your line, and then rotate this valve for the flow of gas. Do make sure that these plugs are in for traveling down the road. More storage here. Solar. If you wish to purchase more solar panels, you can purchase a solar panel and plug it in right here. More storage here. This is where your griddle, here's your mount and your hose and your outside griddle and all that is right here, ready to go. Coming into the trailer, opening the door. Your steps are here. Make sure your door is all the way open. Grabbing this handle, pulling the steps outward. To adjust your legs, simply push this button in. Legs can go in and out. Let's follow in and out. Bring your steps down and bring your legs down until they're firmly on the ground. Like so. Making your door transition for the first time, do it slowly just to make sure your steps clear. Once your steps are cleared and all that, you're good to go. Just do it slowly, because if your steps don't clear, you can damage the bottom of your door. Coming inside the trailer, right here you have your control panel. All your switches are rocker switches. Moment here. You have your Wi-Fi extension there, your 12-volt water pump, your hot water tank. Simply turn it on, it will ignite everything on its own. hot water on electric, and your tank heater to help you evacuate your tank if it's get frosty and cold out. All your battery, freshwater, black water, gray volumes are right here. Your slide out in and out, and your awning in and out. Now to slide out, just hold the button out and holding it until the slide out comes to a stop. Once you hear that ratcheting sound, stop. The slide out is out as far as it can go. Right beside us here, your fridge. This is a 12-volt fridge. Your controls for it are up in here in the right-hand corner. Simply turn to select to whatever temperature you prefer. This is a travel lock. You do want that closed for when you're traveling. CO detector, converter, everything for your 110 breakers are all here on the left, and all your 12-volt fuses are here on the right. Kitchen sink, standard sink, 3-burner stovetop, cooktop. Flipping this upward, select whatever burner you wish to light, and rotating this clockwise, your igniter will ignite whatever burner you choose to use. Remember, placing this glass down for travel. Hood range, light and fan switches are on above. Your television, DVD player, AM, FM radio. Here's your solar panel monitoring system. Electric fireplace. On the bed here we have your tire pressure sensor. You have a barbecue flipper. You have these things here to put in your toilet paper rack and a towel rack. 2 keys. Everything is keyed to doors, and all the compartments are keyed to light. Water filter wrench. This is the remote for your television. This is the remote for your radio. This is the remote for your fireplace. All your literature for the trailer is inside of here. That's your 25-foot 30-amp cord supplied, and your TV in that mounting rack to put your TV on the outside. Standard bed. Fan above the bed. I'll show you in the bathroom. It'll be easier. Coming around here, the light switch for this is on the side of the light. Table, table folds down just like any other table. Make that into a bed. Right here is your furnace control and your air conditioner. So if you want cold, stick it to cold. If you want heat, put it to heat. Select whatever temperature you like, and it will run and light everything all on its own. This is a pantry. In the bathroom, this is your ground fault receptacle. So if you have any issues with your 110 hydro, come and make sure this plug is reset. Little rubber thing here to keep your doors together for travel. You do want to insert that for traveling so your doors aren't shattering when you're going down the road. Hot and cold shower, water saver. This aqualizer here, this is only used for if you're boondocking or rough camping. If you have water supplied at a campground, do not use this function. But if you're working off your freshwater tank, if you put this valve up into this position, turn your hot water on. Hot water will just cycle into your fresh tank round and round until the hot water reaches the taps. Once this elbow here turns gray, the hot water is available. You can rotate this down. The hot water will then come out the shower head and continue with your shower. Again, don't use this function if you're at a campground. It will just fill up your hot water tank, or your freshwater tank, sorry. Porcelain toilet, foot flush. The foot flush is on the side. Pushing down all the way to evacuate. You have a light switch. The fan, this is the same fan that's over your bed. So simply twisting the knob here to raise the vent. And then selecting 1, 2, 3, or 4. And this does exhaust the air out of the trailer. And then bringing the vent down for travel and pushing the handle up to lock it. That should be good. If you have any questions, just call us at 519-371-0370 or contact us at Terry's with an S trailers.ca.